back to another video. Today I'm trying to do a mukbang. I don't know how to say that. I think it's like a Korean thing. I'm not sure, but it's like a YouTube phenomena where you eat and people are watching you eat.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing. I wanted to do it with the green version of mukbang. So we got some vegan food here, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about like environmental goals today.
Vegan food.
Yeah, we got vegan food. No meat, because meat is quite bad for the environment. We got rice noodles. So I don't think, rice is not the best thing, but it's still better than like
because otherwise poor people that have nothing to eat in countries.
Yeah, you
so
need
it's good
rice.
for them.
Yeah, but it's just like we don't grow rice
Don't bring
here.
it to Sweden.
So yeah, but like
it's not native to Sweden.
No, but don't eat rice all the time. Yeah, and some vegetables. So we got some lettuce, some cucumber, carrots, and kimchi. And I made a dressing with. It's another Korean paste. I don't know what it's called. I will link the recipe to the sauce in the description box down below. But it's maple syrup and that hot paste and just some water and garlic powder. So that's nice. A lot of people are doing like New Year's resolutions and having goals for themselves and like personal goals. And I feel like why not have environmental goals or like climate goals or however you want to put it. I want to talk a little bit about what I'm thinking about that.
Okay.
While we are eating. Yeah, I haven't posted in a while because I'm working and I don't have.
Now you got a job in the real world.
Yeah. So it's
no more student.
No, I don't have much time. I hope I will
Student
get
doing
into
nothing.
It. Yeah.
Why do you pick noodles for people?
Yeah, I realised this is awful food to eat in front of the camera. Anyway, it tastes quite good. I like kimchi. But yeah, I will do my best, and yeah, you know. But my last video was about things I'm not doing that great, and I started a video with a quiz of just like a test to see how big your climate impact is, and mine was big, and that was mainly because of traveling, because of all the flights in India. Right. And
so you put them in this time?
Yeah. What do you mean?
I'm sure you did one where you didn't count them, and you were like, "Oh, I'm doing all right."
Yeah, but just to see like a normal year. It's not a normal year going to India, and I'm not saying like, oh, it's fine because this is not a normal year.
Yeah.
But I can't see me doing that anytime soon again. So it feels a bit weird to use that as a typical year. It depends why you are flying somewhere, I think. But in general, a flight is not always good. Having a big impact, even if you're doing something well while you're there. Like for example, if you have heard about Greta Thunberg, that Swedish climate activist, she just went to
America. She sailed to America.
Yeah, she sailed to America. Which I think, that's real good. Even though I heard apparently maybe people had to fly over to sail her home or something. So it's like...
Yeah, but look how much attention she's got.
Exactly, so it's like, it's really good because that's making people...
No, but I saw a picture about... They were doing climate protests in England. I don't know how true it is, but then someone took a picture of where they was protesting after it. Yeah. And there was plastic bottles everywhere and just rubbish everywhere. So it's like...
Oh, it's very hard because...
But no one can get everything right.
No, it's hard to get everything right. And
it's
like...
always going to find something wrong, everyone.
Yeah. And a movement, it's always good, but please think about the plastic bottles while you're doing it. It feels so contradictory. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, I feel like the most important thing in my life to improve has to do with traveling and, connected with, driving as well. Everything like that. Because I think the best thing you can do is start where it is the worst. So I feel like if you're still eating meat, like with every meal, eating a lot of like red meat, beef,
not good.
Then maybe that's where you should start.
Sort it out.
Yeah, because that's the, well, it depends on who you are, but like that's the easiest thing to do to make like a big change and big difference in your impact. That will make a big difference for the environment. But since we don't eat meat, well, at least I don't eat meat, and you don't eat meat in the house.
In the house.
Yeah. So, because I've been thinking, oh, maybe I should go fully vegan. But I eat mainly vegan. We almost only cook vegan food in the house. So it's like, yeah, I could go that extra bit of being like, I'm 100% vegan. But the change in the impact will be quite small. So,
and you're giving up a lot. You're giving up cheese.
Yeah.
For that impact.
Yeah, which is like, yeah, cheese has a lot of impact.
But then, like, say if you have to start eating more avocados and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, you'd never do have to eat more like that.
So what's the vegan diet in Sweden then?
What do you mean?
Boring.
There's a lot to... What? There's a lot to... This is vegan.
This is Japanese food, I'm saying.
Oh, Swedish food.
Yeah, because what's the...
Okay, I got it.
The impact if you're going to go vegan but then import a load of food.
Yeah, but okay.
That's no good.
No, but it's okay. But now I'm making the rice thing sound really bad. It's still a lot better than like avocados or meat, but it's still fine to import some food, and it depends where it's from. And you can still make like Japanese food without buying everything from Japan.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But I would like to see you do a video where you do the perfect diet for Sweden.
Okay.
If you was gonna be healthy and environmentally conscious.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What's the ideal diet for Sweden?
Well, it's a good idea. I might do that. I need to do a lot of research because I feel like I don't have all the knowledge for that. But I mean, it's out there. Yeah. I can do that. But anyway, so I don't think food will be my main area to try to reduce my impact. So to traveling. For us, I mean, it's quite hard because going to England, and since you are from England and your family is in England, obviously we want to go to England. We can't just give up that. That is a big thing to ask, to give up your family. Yeah. And it's quite hard to not fly to England, to Manchester.
Train's out of the question. Especially if you want to... Unless you're going to take like 3 weeks off work, there's no point doing it.
No, yeah. So I'm thinking what I want to do at least once is to... But I don't know how it will be because it's too expensive. But one time, I think it would be really cool to get the train all the way to Manchester and like do it in like a week or something. So put 7 days to get to Manchester, and we can go through to like
Belgium and
Hamburg, Brussels, London, and go to Manchester, and that would be good. And then maybe travel around in England while we're there. But that's not a thing we can do every time. Definitely not. So that's just how it is. But I feel like I want to travel more in Sweden and Scandinavia, and well, maybe like in England when we are in England, instead of go like flying to like the south of Europe, and like appreciate what we got here, because I feel like we've been to India and that was really cool, really great to see that. But there are so many good things here, and it's just you don't really appreciate your home country because it's nothing special to us because we live here, but it is special. There are so many nice things here.
Well, we're going skiing for New Year's. So
we're going skiing for New Year's, so that will be good. But that's I don't know, like I don't have like a specific goal for this, but I just want to travel more in Sweden so I can get the train. And we're talking about getting the boat to Tallinn. So it's like you can get around quite far and like have nice holidays and not going too far away. We are gonna move pretty soon.
Yeah.
And we got a car now because
I start work at 5 o'clock sometimes in the summer and there's no public transport to get there.
No. So it's very...
So when we're going to move house, we're going to think about where we're going to live so that you can get the train into the city pretty easy.
Yeah.
And I can just have a bike to work.
Yeah.
Which I'm looking forward to get me a bit fitter as well, for one.
Mm.
But then also, yeah, when you work out how much a car would cost you
It's a lot.
for the rest of your life, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
It won't be that big of it. It's just you got to get used to it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Like
And even-
shopping, just get.
Yeah, it's just new habits. So it's just that. It's just habits. And
Getting
even
one of them
with-
shopping bikes.
yeah, we're talking about that. And even with
I'm not having one of them shopping trolleys though.
No, I know
like
you
an old
won't.
woman.
No. But even with 2 kids, maybe like a carpool would do. Like, we don't know. Or like, yeah, maybe we can buy an electric car by then if that's what we need. But anyway, like the big reason, especially why we're talking about it here, and why I felt like, oh, it would be so good if we could live without a car, is because, yeah, Joe has to drive every day. So, and we need to have a car.
Golf. It's a golf.
It's a golf. But the big thing is that a car, yeah, has a lot of impact. That's just how it is. Because in Sweden, like the electricity mix is quite good. There's a lot of renewable energy in, like, for heating and for electricity.
Yeah.
But for fuels, for a car, well, petrol.
But what I'm saying, because here it's good if you have a Tesla here, then that's good. But I've heard that even in the UK now, if you had a Tesla, it's still not that good, because to charge it up, you're still using a lot of fossil fuels.
Yeah.
So
yes, it definitely.
it's obviously better than petrol, but it's still you're burning fossil.
It's almost not like
yeah, exactly.
But it's like investing in, I guess, a more sustainable vehicle.
Yeah.
Well, but the best thing obviously is not to have a car. That's a big thing, and that's the most important. And like this goal is for like 6 months from now or something, when we move. So that's something. If you're moving, I mean, sometimes you're not in a position where you can actually choose where you want to live. But if you can, think of public transport and other things, like, how can I live so I don't need a car? Because you can change a lot of habits when you're moving. When you move to a new place, you can get into better habits. But then we also got like more, like that's more like a dream, but like our dream house when we have our own garden in the future. And it would be so cool to like build our own house and have like solar panels on the roof and like a small like wind.
No electricity bill.
Yeah, well, just producing our own electricity, and you can build houses in like a very efficient way. So so it's very like
insulated.
Yeah. So that's something I really want to do, and make sure that we get a nice, like, when we move to a place, well, this is where we're gonna live now for like decades. And we wanna like have like a greenhouse and grow our own food. Like Joe has been growing a lot of chilies this summer, and it's just a very nice thing to do, I think. And it's like, why not use space in your garden? You could, instead of like just using, like, having other plants, which is nice too, but just grow something. And that's just
it feels really good when the chilies came as well. It's like you feel a bit like proud.
I
from
mean,
the seeds. Well, weren't they? It's
very hard for us in today's world to understand where our food is from, how it gets to our plate. We only think like, oh, well, I went to the shop and bought it and now it's here. But there's so much that's been going into it.
Yeah.
And I feel like when you're growing your own food, like, well, some things, then you appreciate it more.
Yeah, I mean, it's cost me a fortune to get to these chilies.
Yeah.
Well, not a fortune.
No, but like a lot of time.
A lot of time.
Yeah.
But
and you do understand. And I just think that you get like a better mindset, so you won't just buy and waste food in the same way. A bit. I've been trying to reduce my use of plastic things this year. You might remember before the summer I had a lot of challenges going on. But it's just hard. But it made me realize like how much plastic we got everywhere in the world.
And a weird thing that I found is why most organic food comes in plastic containers.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like...
It feels backwards.
Yeah, it feels a bit backwards. But otherwise, found out that it's because the organic food just wouldn't last long enough to even get to the shop.
I mean, usually...
So it's like a catch-22, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like... Because obviously, organic food, the definition of organic is that you're not using chemicals, like pesticides and things to grow.
Fertilizer. What they call it, where it can last longer.
Conservatives.
Yeah, conservatives, things like that. Yeah. So it lasts longer without any
so
freezing.
Obviously that will make the organic food last shorter than the very non-natural food that we are using as our normal food. So it's just the perspective of what is normal and what is not, because we want to import food from the other side of the world, and because we want to get fruits not grown in Europe in the middle of the winter, like avocados. But so then it's we need our chemicals and that now to make our system with getting food from all over the world all the time of the year. We need the chemicals for that. So it's the system that is wrong, really. If we didn't have that, if we were more we need to eat what is seasonal and more locally grown, or at least not.
This is what I'm saying about that diet that you research that, because it's going to be a boring diet in the winter in Sweden, I think. And what's going to grow in the winter?
Cabbage, carrots, potatoes. But I want to be interested to know. I should do that then. I will. Comment down below if you want me to do a video like that. There is more plastic, and it's just I don't know. It's so hard to choose which environmental issue should I focus on. Should I be no plastic, or should I be no chemicals? It's hard, so I guess you just have to pick any. Do whatever feels right. But there's a lot of plastic. And
do you think that drinking from cans rather than plastic bottles is a big difference, and it's worth doing?
Yeah, I think so.
Better than plastic.
Because you can, you can recycle the plastic bottles. They're quite easy to recycle, but it's still you have to produce the plastic, and they will go
down in quality. You can't recycle it the same every time.
No. I'm not sure how many times you can recycle one of them, but I think that's I think you can do that many times, and as long as this material comes from recycled material, then it's not that bad. But aluminium is really requires a lot of resources, energy to produce if it's new, but it's a lot less if it's recycled. But I just think that's better than plastic bottles. But I'm not sure. I haven't done any proper research about it. So that's just what
your
I think
opinion,
from. No, but it's not an opinion. But it's based on what I've studied and about
an educated guess.
Yes, an educated guess. But I have a lot of things when we moved, because a lot of things were included in this house. So we got even lunch boxes and a lot of kitchen appliance things. Utensils. Are in plastic, and I just want to try to avoid that when we move out and we buy our own thing, because I can really, it doesn't last as long. You can just see how the plastic is just going off and going into your food, and that's not nice, and there's probably PFAS in all of it. So that's something I want to do. I want to have more sustainable things in my house.
Bamboo toothbrush.
Yeah, things like that. So that goes into beauty as well, because I just want to swap out my things when I run out of them and try to buy more sustainable alternatives. But it's quite hard, because I've been thinking, I want to buy some organic makeup, but I've read that it's quite easy for the brands to just put. You don't need to have any certifications or anything to put and to say that it is organic. With food, it has to be no chemicals and for you to be able to call it organic. But there aren't any rules like that for makeup. There are some certifications, but a lot of things are just.
But surely they can't just put organic on it, or do you mean that they can literally just write organic on it?
Yeah, but and they can.
There must be a little thing that they have to.
Yeah, but then it could they don't. They might say one ingredient is organic, or it's we think it's organic. They don't have to
prove it.
They're not gonna get
There's no regulations or something.
Yeah. And then so you want to get like some environmental certifications, like in Sweden it's like Svanen or Bra miljöval. It's complicated being a customer? No, like
consumer.
That's what I meant. Customer and consumer. Something I really feel like I should do, because it is very hard to change things as an individual. It's great if I can reduce my impact, and I think that everyone should reduce their impact as much as they can. And yeah, it is like if everyone would reduce the amount of meat they eat, it will make a difference. But what is important more than anything is to be like part of the movement. It's usually the best thing to do, to go together, be a big group. Well, a lot of people, that's what needs to happen to change the political agenda, because it's what we want. Then they need to listen to that. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I want to be more involved in that. I mean, me having this YouTube channel is obviously me trying to, educate and inspire people to change. So that's like to make other people make small changes in their lives. But we need to get changes from above, from the powerful people.
Trump's doing alright in the...
Oh, is he? No, that's what I mean. I don't want that to happen in Sweden. Sweden is a small country, but I don't want anyone like Trump being in charge. Okay, it's taking me forever to finish this, but yeah, I feel like I've been talking about a lot of things. We've been talking about a lot of things, and it's just a random conversation about the future. And yeah, I just hope that it was interesting anyway. And I'll link the recipe for this down below. Very simple. If you want some,
nice.
Yeah, if you want some vegan
and it was spicy,
inspiration,
so
Joe loves spicy food.
If you're gonna eat vegetables, you gotta have some flavour, aren't you?
Well, yeah, you need to make, if you're gonna eat vegan food or vegetarian food, you need to, well, it goes for everything, but you need to make sure you're doing it right. Because if it's not tasty, no one wants to eat it. And that goes for like boring meat as well.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are used to cook meat and they know how to make it taste nice. So you just have to learn if you don't know. But you can definitely do so many things with like vegetarian and vegan food. So yeah, I hope you like this video and see you in my next one. Bye.